the incoming class of 21-22. I would ask that you all please stand and join me in honoring our nation by saying our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us as we honor our students into their induction to the National Honor Society for the McBain chapter. Each one of these students has committed themselves to striving for excellence in many different areas of their life. They continue to set examples while being role models for other students. As part of the National Honor Society application process, each student is rated on their performance for each of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society, which is scholarship, character, leadership, and service. The National Honor Society was established in 1921. It was established to recognize and encourage scholastically outstanding high school students. The National Honor Society is one of the most widely recognized co-curricular student activities in American high schools. In order to be eligible for active membership, students must maintain a minimum cumulative GPA of a 3.0 on a 4.0 scale. The applicants must also complete an application process that includes verified hours of community service, leadership positions, and letters of recommendation from staff members and community members. Each student must also include an essay in their application to say why they would like to be part of the NHS. Each application is graded individually by a National Honor Society committee, and all applicants are also judged on their overall character, service, and leadership as determined by high school staff and middle school staff members throughout the school before they are actually being selected for the National Honor Society. Each one of these students has committed many years to this application process, and so many students are actually, I want to say, they put in a lot of work to get where they are. So this is a big accomplishment. I will now introduce Tana Van Polen. She is going to be reading a little bit about scholarship.
I light the candle that represents scholarship. Scholarship is a commitment to learning. As students, we are willing to spend hours studying because we know the importance and lasting benefits of well-rounded education. We should continue to learn through others and through daily life, even when our formal education has ended. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success and can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Members have the responsibilities to continue to expand their world through opportunities inherent in scholarship.
I light the candle that represents character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. Without character, no one can possess its self-respect or hope to attain the respect of others. It is a force of constant action and daily striving to make right choices. The problem of character is that they lack self-control. We must be in reality with what we appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
I light the candle that represents service. Opportunities to display service present themselves to us in the daily routine of life. Willingness to help others without expectation of payment is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. In the words of Winston Churchill, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give.
I will be lighting the candle that represents leadership. Leadership should be noticeably demonstrated throughout our school. In taking an initiative in class and school activities, real leaders strive to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of a leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's person's interest for the interests of others. A leader has confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. Success cannot be efficiently achieved without a good leader. Regardless of the resources, leadership is always needed and therefore a significant obligation to each of our members and to the candidates.
We will now begin the bridging ceremony where the current members will be bridging over the induction or the incoming members. New members, please rise when you're called and you will meet the current members. They will receive a certificate as well as a pin. Maya Eisinga will be bridging Addison Naderhood. Caitlin Bunning will be bridging Haley Bunning. Emma Skierbeck will be bridging Lindy Vanderflucht. Resensing will be bridging Caitlin Butzine. Taylor Bentham will be bridging Morgan DeRuyter. Emily Gildy will be bridging Lauren Gildy. Tana Van Polen will be bridging Megan Bentham. Claire Goodrich will be bridging Isabel Helsel. Amara Berge will be bridging Gabrielle Verberkmos. Brock Maloney will be bridging Nathan Meekoff. Kata Cotter will be bridging Emma Overman. Ella Schroeder will be bridging Emmett Schroeder. Kyla Boonstra will be bridging Carrie Hamilton. Michaela Bell will be bridging Erin Van Brocklin. Dylan Schonert will be bridging JC Schonert. Carson Agama will be bridging Annalise Ferdine. Bryce Roller will be bridging James Taylor. Brock Maloney will also be bridging Calvin McGillis. Maya Isinga will be bridging Cora McLean. Caitlin Bunning will be bridging Savannah Gunnarsson. Taylor Bentham will be bridging Annika Bass. Tana Van Polen will be bridging Lily Sullivan. Claire Goodrich will be bridging Sydney Hooker. Ella Schroeder will be bridging Braylon Pace. Dylan Schoner will be bridging Joseph Gandolfi. I light the candle that is symbolic of the society. The emblem of this society is composed of the keystone and the torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters CSLS. These letters stand for the principles of the National Honor Society organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The lighted torch represents truth and knowledge. As this torch gives light to you, so may you give light to others. Will the newly selected inductees and the current members please repeat after me and say the National Honor Society pledge. I pledge to maintain my highest scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy and untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader, to give myself freely in service of others, and in doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society. Parents, friends, relatives, I give you, the inducting class of McBain Chapter of National Honor Society 2021-2022. Now, I do have a few announcements. There will be plenty of time where we can grab pictures. We'll probably put the flames out in a second, but there are a few remarks that I did want to kind of cover quickly while I have everybody here. The first thing is most of our announcements that we use for the National Honor Society, which would go towards students but also parents as well, for upcoming events that we have, trips or anything like that, is on the McBain National Honor Society Facebook page. So I would ask or encourage you that if you are looking for updated information, that you would join that page or like that page so that you will get the notifications from that. The second thing is we, over the last couple of years, have really strived to increase our blood drive, I want to say our blood drive progress and our goals. We have right now about 45 members, and we have come very, very close to reaching our goal of 100 units for our blood drives. And we've come short just about every time by anywhere between 10 to 15. So our goal right now, we have our next blood drive is going to be coming up on September 17th. That's a Friday. We have a home game that night. And so what Versiti Blood Organization has done, two things. One, every person who donates will receive a shirt in honor of their donation, but we will also provide free access into the home football game that night. So we play Houghton Lake. I know Coach Maloney is excited about getting his boys out there again, and it would be nice to have a big crowd at home. So anybody who donates that day will receive a band that would get them free admittance into that game. Okay? If you already have a season pass, you could probably pass it on to somebody else. Okay? There are a few other things that we would have as we go farther, and this is where the Facebook page as well as the announcements will be something to make sure that we pay attention to as well. We do have a food drive that we do in October. Rather than go trick-or-treating for candy, we go trick-or-treating for cans. And then what we do is we take those cans to the local food pantry, which is right in Marion, just as part of our service. I'm not sure, and we are still investigating what's going to happen with our trip this year. So right now, we're not going to release any information on that because that's still kind of on hold with COVID, as well as other trips that are planned throughout the course of the school with other groups. So with that said, that is all that we have. If the members, if we could maybe at first have a large group picture right behind our podium here, and then that will be our new Facebook page cover picture. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead and step up there. There's so much documenting going on right now. Okay, so now if anybody would like individual pictures in front of the stand, we're going to blow the candles out so they don't burn all the way down. Yeah, if you don't have pictures, yeah.